Run it back. Ah, man. Puzzle left me
Tucker,
banged up. Let's go. 1-1.
look, Tucker, I don't know if I want you to run it back. I feel like you're gonna take out all my faves. You're gonna take them all out of the game. You're gonna win every competition. I don't need that.
Keep
Nah.
going. Let's go.
I'm not gonna keep hyping you up, man. But I will say congratulations because you did win six competitions while you were in the house. You were only in the house for 6 weeks, so that's
Yeah.
already iconic
Thank
as
you.
it is.
Thank you very much. And 20 grand. I was
And 20
so
grand.
fired up. Thank you guys. Thank everyone. That was unreal. It was such a big surprise. Great.
So, Tucker, first of all, I'm Pharoah from the Reality Kingdom. Nice meeting you.
Great to
My,
meet you too.
my first question is you did win a lot of competitions, and when you were winning those competitions, a lot of the times at the meetings, you would blow everything up. You'd blow up every alliance you heard about. You'd blow up Quinn and Mackenzie's power if you heard about that.
Yeah.
Whatever it was at the time, you were blowing things up. I wanted to ask, like, why did you choose to kind of reveal all of that information? Do you feel like it would have been better if you would have kept some to yourself or just to your allies instead of the whole house?
Um, Nah, because you can't trust anybody's word in there. And when you figure out info like that, I was on the outskirts. Nobody would
Mm-hmm.
bring me into an alliance. I was kind of playing that, but I knew things were going on. And then got lied to by some people as well. And I was just like, you know what? I want you guys to be where I'm at right now. Let's all
Mm-hmm.
climb up out of this thing, and let's play this game for what it's really worth and expose these powers and see how people can work with it being exposed and just I don't know. It was just boring what we were gonna do. And we house coach until week 5 or 6, and I was like, I can't sit still. We cannot do that. I want to play this game and all of its true potential.
Okay, that's fair. Honestly, I support that. That is what it is. So there were some times in the house when we saw you kind of have you were having a rough time. Like I guess
Yeah.
being in the house, there was a lot of pressure. You was like you want to see Ziggy. Shout out to Ziggy first of all.
Ziggy, come here. See if I can get him. He's sleeping.
You wanted to see Ziggy, and you really were saying like you might be okay with just going home at times. Can you talk a little more about the strain of the house? Why you feel like felt being in there had such a toll on you sometimes?
It was just that you're doing so much, you can never shut your brain off. And I'm someone that wears my emotions on my sleeve anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But when those things were in my mind, they were taking up too much space and time and snowballing that I just would have to spit them out and say those things out there so that I could hear it and be like, no, you're not going to do that. You don't quit anything. And then kind of helped me snap back into that day and whatever mission and goals I had to do that day.
Mm-hmm. It was more relieving to like kind of talk about your feelings basically in those
Yeah,
moments.
yeah, always has been. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. In some past seasons, 11th place was considered jury. So I wanted to ask you if you did make the jury this season, who are some of the people who would be least likely to have gotten your jury vote, and why would you say that?
Angela, enough said. I mean, but really, yeah, it was just, yeah, it was done at that point. And Quinn, I don't like his game style. I don't like he thinks he's so sneaky and whatever. When I was on to him so much, and he just likes to be that snake in the grass, and I like to be the farmer clearing out the snakes.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. And then kind of on the flip side, who would you say are the three players that are playing the best game right now in the house and why?
Best game in terms of how I would want to do it, or best game just likely to win.
Um, maybe both, or maybe just likely to win. Well, I kind of want to hear both of your opinions. Give me one for each or something.
I think Chelsea is doing well, has potential. I respect her game more, and Quinn, I hate it. But if if someone doesn't get him out in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be so annoyed. He would have a lot of people in his pocket and be able to do a lot of stuff and has no problem lying and tricking people last minute versus calling them out and whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for speaking with me. It was great talking
Thank
to
you for
you.
your time. Appreciate it. This has been wicked fun. Enjoying every one of these. So thank you so much.
Awesome. See you later.
Miss you already.